How's it going, everybody? Just a really quick update. I have to go interstate again for a few days, and I missed out on doing one this weekend because we had a wedding to go to. Hey, Jim. These seedling recycled mini greenhouse seedling thingies that I put in and did my midweek video on last week. Well, within about 2 days, the pak choy and Chinese cabbage had come up, and as you can see now, they're growing very quickly. The onions, pull out, they're starting to rear their pretty little heads, and this one is a cream gold. They are coming, but it's just a little bit slower than the other one. So yeah, I had to modify my little greenhouses. Oh, these are tomatoes. I think one of them hasn't come up. So yeah, there hasn't been any excess water in the bottom. It's moist, but it's not dribbling through, so I'll have to eat more salad. But I should have had that one underneath there. Sitting them on the lids, like that. And then putting the bottom on the top as a greenhouse lid. I've also got them on a heat mat. This is actually a heat mat from our fish tank that we had, but poor Westy, he died. And oh my goodness, I can't believe how quickly these things sprouted. Yes, and the one at the back, the Chinese cabbage, some little blue fairy kitten decided that he wanted to play with something around here and knocked it over. So with this one, you might see, yeah, there's a leaf buried in the middle there. Half of them are upside down inside the soil. You can actually see the roots growing. It's good. Happy little plants. So yeah, they're still alive. No thanks to Harry. This is a tray that I had before, which this is actually just compost. And these had onions in them. I've got 2 onions in this tray. That's a piece of grass. And there's other little bits of grass coming through. This is another tray back here as well. And again, there was 2 onions and more grass than anything. And tomatoes come up out of this one. This was supposed to be onions as well. This actually dries out. Well, seems to dry out. It looks dry on the surface. So that was not a very successful attempt. And these are all cabbage, January King cabbage. They're doing pretty good, but again, it's in the compost, and they seem to have slowed down a bit. Yeah, anyway. With the light fitting, I haven't taken my curtain down, and other member of the household is a bit happier with it going now because we haven't had any fires. But I have to rearrange it. I've got a little stand now. It's actually a shoe rack. It was $10, and you can actually purchase more and stack them up. But I have had the light actually sitting right down flat, so the plants actually sit in that groove and right next to the light. And so this piece of board I've just wrapped in alfoil, and it's basically just got a hole on the end, on both ends, and then all reflective around it. But I have to move it because that there is our second spare freezer, and full of meat and cat food and stuff like that, and I can't get the door open, so I'm probably going to take it down off the pulleys. I'm just thinking in my head of how I can support the lid, the light fixture, but make it adjustable at the same time. So that's probably going to be my project for next weekend. Alright, I'll talk to you on my return. See you guys.